Welcome to episode 9. Let's get started. I am going to grab my lodestones and the same number of remote detonators and secure containers. So that...
Friend, do not forget to come. This could be the opportunity of our lives.
Thanks for the reminder. In the trainer's corner at the workbench, I will now craft spacesuit EMPs. 4 of them. I'm going to buy basic management for my headquarters manager.
Good profit to you.
Then, and give it to him. Yes. Boy, you really look like you need seminars. Anyways, happy managing.
Can I help? Here you go.
2 lodestones. I will buy those, thank you, and I will buy all of your remote detonators. And also a spacesuit bomb, because I need 2 of those, but 1 is better than none.
Docking granted. Minotaur, Raider.
Check this out. This is a pirate ship that's docked. I'll probably get in a fight and try to capture this ship at some point. It'd be cool if I could do it now before the pilot gets in it. In fact, I'm curious. Hang on. Let's try something. Oh, he's taking off. Man. I was going to see if I could hop in and talk to the captain.
Can I help? Here you go.
Spacesuit bombs. He's got 4 of them. You know, I should really... I just don't have a lot of money. If I had a lot of money, that'd be different, but I really only need 1, so I'll get 1. Look at the size of this thing.
Minotaur, Raider.
The pirate?
What do you want? I'm not helping you.
Yeah. You've let me on your ship, though. There he goes. Man, look at the guns on that thing. I just love the scale of this game, you know? It's just amazing. You know, the detail on the Teladi outfits is really impressive. Whoever did this did a really good job. Alright, it's time to do this mission. I have to sabotage the SCA spaceweed farm. It's a nice payout. 662,000.
Autopilot disengaged.
The freighter should be here shortly. You'll need to attach the mines to the freight transfer points. Let's just hope that you're not seen.
You have to select your bomb launcher. And you have to choose spacesuit bomb. That's very important. Don't choose spacesuit EMP, because you'll notice my symbol on the right here has changed to bomb instead of EMP. But I have to put 2 bombs at the appropriate location here, which I think is just straight up this thing. You're there.
You better get out of there. We'll handle the detonation.
It's so weird because as if you could fly up to a pier with nobody noticing, plant bombs on it, get back in your ship, leave, all without anyone noticing.
Now, let's sit back and watch.
Sending remote detonation signal.
What's it waiting for? There it is.
Get on the line. We need backup now.
Now that the fun's over, let's get back to the task at hand. We're looking to gather intel on the scale plate higher-ups. These are the people we're going to have to negotiate with. Now that we've shown our teeth, maybe they're more willing to listen. We're about to chase down a lead. You and the other ships will have to be on standby for any opportunity which arises. We're assigning you a sector to patrol. If something comes up, we'll let you know.
It's kind of important to get the Hatikvah mission out of the way before you do too many of the other stuff. The other missions sometimes link in with Dal Busta, who changes his role in the game after you complete this mission. So it's best to not save this for later, but to do it sooner.
Autopilot disengaged.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
Captain, our lead got away. They're heading your direction.
Target Gamma 3 is approaching the gate.
Understood. Sorry to put so much on you, but we're spread thin as it is. You need to follow and observe this ship. Sending you...
Autopilot.
It'll be exiting the gate shortly.
Autopilot disengaged.
Remember, don't get too close. We don't want to arouse suspicion just yet. If you lose the ship, we should be able to track it down, but we may miss something crucial.
Kestrel. Sentinel.
We won't be able to get much data at this distance.
Make up your mind. The mission doesn't tell you how close you're supposed to follow it, but you have to follow it between a certain range and a certain... It's just frustrating. Like, it wants me to follow, but again, how close? If you get too close, then he's on to you. If he's too far, he's like, well, we can't get any data.
Seems that our quarry has had previous encounters with local law enforcement.
So, where are you heading, pilot?
I happen to be a production specialist. My client is awaiting my arrival. I would give you a sample, but I seem to be out of stock.
These scale plate pilots certainly are bold.
The scans came up clean. You can continue.
Much appreciated, officer.
If our target is known to the police, I should be able to get access to our records. Best if you don't ask how. She's getting away. Uh-oh. Heads up.
That's close enough. So, are you police? Or perhaps Hatikvah scum?
Oh, they're calling us Hatikvah scum now. That's good info. Keep them talking.
That's good info.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know you have been following me. I am a proud member of the Scale Plate Pact. Do not interfere.
Always nice to see someone take pride in their work.
Our lieutenant has better things to do than entertain you. He will bend you all to his will.
That confirms that the lieutenant is a male Talati.
Okay.
Let's regroup and go over what we know so far.
Really?
Good to have you back in one piece.
This certainly has been a busy day.
So, what have we learned?
Our new friend here is worth every credit you're paying him. Our target was involved in making drops of illicit goods. Our quarry is also known to the police, who may be a valuable source of information.
That's at least something to go on.
I'm rather content with the data we managed to gather.
What do you suggest we do now?
The time has come to approach Scaleplate. We'll have a few words, learn what they desire, and then leave.
And then what?
It'll be up to you to achieve your goal. I can only suggest how to do it.
I have a feeling this is going to cost me.
Everything will work out fine, if you follow my instructions. Let's go see the bad guys.
That has to be some of the worst voice acting I've ever seen. She sounded like she was just given a script to read. Like they found somebody right on the street or something and they said, "Here, read this line." That sounds like this is going to cost me. And then they just took that clip and used it in the game.
We're going to meet a Scaleplate lieutenant. I've been building a profile on him for a while now. This guy demands respect and loves collecting fine items. I think we can butter him up by presenting a nice tribute. I have a list of things I think he'll show interest in. I'll be counting on you to gather them. When you're done, meet me at the Scaleplate station. We're almost ready to meet the Scaleplate lieutenant. Come speak to me on the station.
Wait, wasn't Dal Busta at... That was his ship at the station I just left. That was his ship. And now he's telling me to fly to a different sector
Entering system.
to meet with
Morningstar.
him. That's fishy. Oh, acquire lodestone. Oh, gosh. Oh, because I already bought 2 lodestones at the... I bought those lodestones at the pirate station that I was at recently. Wasn't intending to use them for this, but okay.
You made it! Good work. Let's hope my intuition was on the money. We're almost ready to meet the Scaleplate lieutenant.
Captain,
This is him. Be on your best behavior.
Well now, Argon, it is a good thing you have turned up. I am glad you haven't wasted my time.
Hello, I'm Dal Busta. I'm very grateful that you agreed to meet with us.
I am well aware of who you are and who you represent. Come, we shall speak alone.
Very well then. Sorry, looks like it's a private party.
Captain Busta expected this to happen. He instructed that you should head back to Hatikvah and await communications. We'll be fine.
I came all the way here for that, and now they want me to go back. They still have my lodestones. I wonder what they're going to be used for.
Successfully docked.
Yeah, that's Dal Busta's ship.
Welcome.
Maybe he got a ride or took an Uber or something.
Captain, I have Dal. Could you repeat that, Dal?
Scaleplate have made a number of demands in return for them stopping harassing Hatikvah assets. I'll be sending you the details, as well as some additional suggestions.
Aren't these demands a bit much? We're supposed to be breaking ties with them, not working closer.
It's either this, or rely on Argon government to bail you out on this mess.
Fine, I'll make the arrangements.
Good. Follow the instructions and everything should work out fine. For now, I have other business to take care of.
Take care, Dal. It looks like I've got some favors to call in. As you've helped us out so much, I'll wire you some additional credits. It seems we are finally getting to the end of this mess. There are still some loose ends to tie up. Acting on the information you gathered with Dal, we sent out a number of automated drones to attack caches of scale plate supplies. In hindsight, maybe not the best idea. They're not responding to the deactivation signal. We need pilots to go out and destroy them before they scupper any chances of a deal.
Destroy rogue drones. Wow, I just got a bunch of money. So she gave me 400,000, and I had a trade for over 700,000 that took place just a couple of seconds before that. Question is, can I destroy rogue drones in a scout ship armed with a beamer? Let's find out. Rogue drones.
Argon Station.
I thought these things couldn't miss.
Defense drone.
Dealing with those drones. As part of the settlement with Scaleplate, we're constructing a new production complex. This is a huge project, and we need to ensure it's safe until we hand it over. Dal suggested that we should deploy some static defenses around it. I'll send you the station's location.
I need 5 laser towers. Promotion for the Telati company? Didn't I already do that? That's a bit strange.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Oh, I'm plus 20. Wow, that's my first ally. So your friend from... Oh, wait a second. You're neutral until you get to 10. Then you're a friend. Then you're an ally at 20.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Okay. So that's the terms. But yeah, so my first ally is the Telati company. I didn't realize that. I'll have to leave something else behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's the one.
Do you have a moment to come and see me? We're getting close to finishing this.
Requesting permission to dock.
What's going on? That's the station guns. I don't want to see.
Thanks for coming. We're doing our best with the instruction that Dal left us, but to be honest, a lot of staff are not happy. Given the losses we've suffered, many of them would rather go to war than appease the scale plate. Dal suggested that I go meet the scale plate lieutenant and hand off the settlement package. That is not going to happen, as I'd likely shove that Teledi down the nearest docking shaft. I'd greatly appreciate it if you go and hand him this. Just smile, make the exchange, and get out of there. Then we can get on with our lives.
And strong
Big mistake. Very big mistake. I can take one instead.
Defense drop.
Still a little iffy on the beamer's damage. It's hard to tell how much of the damage
Thank you.
was done by me and how much was done by the station gun, but
Well now, what have we here? I suppose you are here to give me something. Ah, of course. Thank you. This was a fun little exercise. I must say, that Dal Busta is a rather interesting man. He convinced me to give Hatikvah a chance to repay their debts so that we can all move forward. But there seems to have been a misunderstanding. The largest debt was respect. Yet here you stand. You must be a trusted ally of Hatikvah, but hardly the figurehead I expected. If Hatikvah will not show me the respect of submitting to me in person, I am afraid this business arrangement has reached an impasse. I wonder, will you reach Hatikvah in time to warn them, or will you be greeted by wreckage?
getting close to the end now.
What's going on? We have scale plate making moves against our assets. We don't have the forces to deal with this, especially in the outer reaches. Even the local law enforcement isn't keeping up. I'm going to contact the Argon. This has gone far enough. Until they step in, please help anywhere you can. I'll send you data on where we need a hand.
Warning. In Carcachua. Bank has been boarded. Autopilot disengaged.
Holding position. The crew seems to be abandoning ship.
Falcon, Vanguard.
Underestimate me. I see this a lot.
Gimbals are having a hard time tracking this.
Danger.
You will be repaid for that with interest.
Wish my gimbals would calm down.
Danger.
I'm not talking to you. You underestimate.
Danger.
Help. I'm not talking to you.
Well, you're gonna have to die then.
Danger.
So even with a beamer, I was able to kill that in a scout. So it's not completely useless. Cut sequence. Where are these sequence?
In Carcachua. Vanguard. Escape pod.
This is Argon Police. All Hatikvah ships are to disengage and return to secure Argon space.
Captain, I suggest you go out there. The Argon are rounding up Hatikvah and scale plate alike. Before they bring me in, I'll send you whatever payment you're owed. This really did end up a mess. If you see that Telety past you on your travels, fire a few missiles from me. As for Dal, he's probably laying low for a reason. I'll send his last known coordinates. Keep out of trouble.
Ship within sensor range. No life signs detected. Unmarked black box detected. Unmarked black box decrypted. Logbook entry added.
Ship wreckage of Dal Busta's freighter was found close to his last known location. It appears that they came under attack, most likely by the Scale Plate Pact, perhaps in an attempt to silence him and his crew. There appears to have been an attempt to reach the escape pods, but neither Dal nor his crew have been seen since. That's the logbook from his ship? Who wrote it? Right, so the Hatikvah arc is complete, and that will lead to another encounter with Dal before long. Finally, the Hatikvah storyline is done. I am not a fan of this story. The voice acting is terrible. The back and forth fetch quests are terrible. It's just not a good story, but it is necessary in order to move on to the better stories in the game. Now that it's done, time to move on. Thanks for watching and have a good day.